So I had a homie. He's asking. He asked a question above here, and if you guys ever want to ask me questions about this type of stuff anonymously, please let me know. I can blur your name out. I won't mention anything like that. I'll block your pictures. Yeah. But essentially, the first message he was asking if I was. He was asking me about when I was about 5 inches, about 5.5 inches, 6 inches. Did I was that BP, NBPL, or anything like that? And then we'll go ahead and answer these other questions. So first and foremost, I want to tell you, man, it was like 2011, 2012 when I first got into it. So there was not a lot of information about any of this shit at all, you guys. Like nothing. Internet was still bubbling and growing. And so I have no idea if it was BP or NBPL. I only know what those terms mean because when I made my videos on YouTube, people started to comment and give me different terminology. They started to say different things, and so that's how I learned about it. But I don't know. I'm assuming at the time for me, this was NBPL. It was non because I didn't know you had to push the motherfucking ruler into your skin. You feel me? He also said it's hard to say if I've made gains. I'm hanging 18 pounds currently, and I think I've gained a quarter of an inch at most. Do you recommend me keep going? I want to first off say I'm not a coach, man. I mean, I think that's the term that people give me and stuff like that, but I'm not a coach, man. People, some this is some people's livelihood. They really try to sell you guys a course and shit like that. I'm a regular guy, just like you guys, that have actually grown. You know, if that makes me a coach, fuck it, whatever. But I'm here to tell you guys, man, like this shit is real. And it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a year. You could probably gain some newbie gains in a year or two, but bro, I've been doing this shit for like 10 years. You've been doing this shit for like 10 years, bro. Like, gain like 2-3 inches in 10 years. It's going to take some time. So you at doing a half an inch, bro, or a quarter of an inch, dog, that's you just started. You just started. How long you been doing it? You know what I mean? And also, let's talk about the 18, bro. 18 pounds? 18 pounds, my guy. I don't even use that much for lateral raises to fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weight, bro. Now, I don't know your physical stature. I don't know if you could take it or not, but I think that, honestly, my personal opinion, like, how long are you hanging for? 18 pounds is a lot, bro. That honestly feels like overkill. Honestly, I think you need to lower your weight a bit, man. How long have you been doing it consistently? 18 pounds? At the stage that I'm at, shit, I'm hanging, and I'll restart every now and then, you know what I'm saying? I'll restart, but like me, I'm hanging with like 8 pounds, if that. 8 pounds? You feel me? So, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not a coach, man. 18 sounds like a lot. He also says, do you mind if I ask if you've ever had a dull ache in the suspensory ligament area? After hanging, a lot of PE coaches now are saying you have to experience this called fatigue in order to grow. Big fan again, bro, and your feedback will be helpful. I want to say, man, I appreciate a lot of you guys coming to me, asking me, and trusting me with this because, unfortunately, I think there's a lot of bullshit out there. A lot of these guys are getting sponsored by things and they're trying to sell you shit, man, to make it sound cool and stuff like that, bro. Some of the brands that I use, they wanted to sponsor me, and they have sponsored me. They haven't paid me any money. I've gotten paid from Bathmate, but that's only because it works. It really actually works. I would never talk about something that doesn't work. So let's get to the coaching part, right? The coaches are saying you now got to experience a dull, aching pain in the suspensory ligament. Listen, man, everything that I've told you guys in the videos that I put on Facebook, that's what you need to know. Every person is different and every person has a unique situation that they're going in. And that's when you should reach out to someone like myself. I don't know about these other coaches. I don't know because I don't get paid for this shit. I don't get paid for this shit. I don't get paid for this shit, man. I'm doing it for the fucking love, for me, the desire of me wanting to truly change people's lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, now they're saying a dull aching pain. What the fuck? You supposed to have pain. Look, like it's like when exercising, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with muscles. You supposed to have a little bit of pain. And I'm not like, don't take the way that I talk and stuff like that as being like condescending or like, you know, antagonistic or anything like that. No, it's just how I talk, man. You know what I mean? Don't take nothing of it, please. But a dull pain, yes, you're supposed to feel something. But at 18 pounds, bro, I think, I don't know, man. That's heavy. That's heavy. How long are you hanging for it? You should be doing it for about 15 to 20 minutes a day. 15 to 20 minutes. And then if you could do longer, you should be doing 40 minutes, maybe 40 minutes a day. Take your time with things. But 18, can you actually hang 18 pounds on your dick for 20 minutes straight? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it should be a mild pain. It should be a mild pain. That's how you know the growth is really happening. But just make sure right after you do that, you got to jump right into the extender, bro. You got to jump right into extender, because if you putting that much kind of stress and pain on your ligaments, you got to understand our bodies get tougher the more strain and the more tension is on certain things. You feel me? And so what I'm trying to tell you is that you got to make sure if you hanging that kind of weight, bro, you got to make sure you go straight into using the extender, because you got to maintain that tension on it. Because the last thing you want is for those ligaments to strengthen and harden because you putting so much tension on there. A fourth of an inch, a quarter of an inch, bro, you just getting started, man. 10 years in the game, bro. 10 years in the game, and I'm almost at 8 inches, bro. I'm at the point now. And so as a last piece of advice, man, like you really just starting off, bro. Don't stop. I don't see why you would stop. I actually know where I need to stop at. I probably only can do half an inch more, because if I get any bigger, it's not even gonna be comfortable for my partners. It won't even be comfortable for my partners, bro. And that's a great place to be at. It's a great place to be at. It's a problem that someone like me, with the experiences I had, the sexual experiences I had when I was younger, and the embarrassment, the pain, the not liking myself that I experienced at such an early age that even prompted me to get on this journey, I never thought I would have this problem that I have today. You feel me? I only can really comfortably get another half an inch, maybe one more inch. I want to hit a solid 9, but it might hurt my partners at this point. It might hurt them. You feel me? So, God bless, man. Stay up. Thank you for all the love, man. Hope this helps.